morning. I hope you're all well. It's Tuesday, so it is bad traffic management Tuesday, isn't it? So today I'm on the High Street again. I was meant to do Walton Road with Cars Ruined Liverpool, but then this happened. I broke my wrist. It's not too bad though, so all good. So the High Street is really interesting, and as you know, there's quite a lot of campaigning going on about getting the High Street changed in Wavertree. There is change happening, lots of new businesses opening up, including, you have the wonderful new town hall, which is really a nice, lovely place to go and eat. You have a new art gallery, and that one's by appointment only, but a new one will open not too distant future, which will be, you can just walk in. The Rose Garden obviously is kept by the local community. And then you have Eureka and lots of other new stuff happening, which is really nice. But why am I talking to you about the High Street? Well, as I said, there is quite a lot of campaigning going on about changing the High Street, because at the moment you can see all the cars parked. It's really awkward. It's basically just a through road. It's a motorway to nowhere. The cars parked here shouldn't be parked there because they're on the double yellow lines. There is 2 lanes going into town because the old bus lane obviously has been removed, and it's just like, for the businesses here it's not ideal, but also for the pedestrians and for anyone else here it isn't ideal because you can hear the noise levels. It's not a pleasant environment, and it's not a pleasant environment also because despite having a park right there, it just otherwise is a bit like a wasteland, isn't it? Which is a pity because there's so much that could be done. We would like to do stuff, but we have had quite a lot of pushback, primarily from highways, to suggest that that isn't to be done. So, investigating if we can maybe set up some planters costs a lot of money, which is a pity because in a way what that does is it just keeps prioritising cars are constantly prioritised to such an extent that actually everyone else is just ignored, including myself. So let me explain what happened, how this happened. This is how it happened. I was basically looking over to the Rose Garden in order to look at something and investigate something when I was walking down the road, and it was really dark and I just didn't see this thing because I was distracted over there. And this one single bollard, and can I just say it's the only bollard for a while, it's just standing here, and it's really low as well, so if you're like me, quite tall, you will just not see it. And so I tripped, I fell over it. So if highways were serious about making sure that roads, etc., were safe for everyone, then this bollard wouldn't be here, because this bollard is a trip hazard. And indeed it is a hazard. It was a hazard for me on Friday when I fell over it. But it's here and no one is removing it because, pedestrians, who are they? We don't know them. Cyclists? They're just nuisance, aren't they? Instead, it's cars. Cars rule the Liverpool. You need to change something about this. If you're serious about climate change, if you're serious about basically getting people to change their behaviour as far as car use is concerned, you have to make it safe for them. And that includes changing roads so that trip hazards are removed, that neurodiverse people can use crossings safely, and that people with other disabilities can use roads without having to go out of the way in order to find a way where they can go down curbs. Okay, that was a long enough rant. Hope you have a good day.